Stu, almost the second half comeback today, but not to be. What do you make of the team's performance?
I thought the first half it's not good enough and not acceptable to concede them types of goals. And it's not the lads, it's all of us. It's us as a management team. It's us. We're all in it together. When we do well, we all take the credit. When we lose like we have tonight, we all stick together, and we have to stick together. We are a young group, and a lot of the lads are learning on the job. We can't get too far ahead of ourselves as a football club and as a team. And these young lads, they're going to make errors, and they've made crucial errors tonight. And that's the hard thing when you have a young group. You need leaders that when you go 1-0 down from an error that we make, that we shouldn't have done, you need leaders then to lead you, and then they grip the lads together, and then you go again, and then you get to half time at 1-0. Look, we've created enough chances to probably draw the game tonight. I don't think we've worked the goalie enough though. That's the one thing that I would say. We've created enough chances, but there's not been enough end product in the final third, and I think that's been kind of a little bit like that all season. If you look at the stats and everything like that, shots on target, crosses and stuff like that, we've just not had enough end product in probably the last few weeks, and that's why the results have been a little bit indifferent. But this is what you get with a young group. You get indifferency. We've got to get back on the training ground on Thursday. It's going to be a recovery session, but we've got to work with them. We've got another big game coming up, so that they come thick and fast now. The one good thing is that you get a chance to bounce back and go put in a good performance.
A few weeks ago we spoke to Sam Bowen after the Dagenham loss, and he said it was a case of trying to stick to the ideas and trust the process. Is that still what you're trying to instill into the players?
Oh, 100%. We'll never come away from our process. You look at tonight again. If you look at the goals, they're kind of individual goals. It's nothing to do with the process. It's nothing to do with how we play. We've probably opened them up more than they've opened us up. But there's loads of different ways of looking at it. You can say they went 3-0 up and then they've sat off and let us play. But in the second half, I think we've kind of had enough chances to probably get a draw from the game. Look, we'll go again on Saturday. We've got to stick together, we'll be positive, which we will be around the lads, and we'll go again on Thursday and get them upbeat again.
Do you feel at all like Tav was a big miss today?
No, I think when you take Tav out of any team in the league, I think if you take a top striker out of any team at any level, they're a big miss. But look, it gives someone else an opportunity to come in and take the chance. And that's what it is. When you have injuries and suspensions and stuff, it gives someone else an opportunity, but they've got to grab it with both hands. You can't just get a chance and then an opportunity. You actually have to go grab it and take it with both hands, because this league's relentless. And if you're not on it, and we said to our lads, that was the biggest thing in the first half. Our first contacts in the commitment side, in winning the first header, winning the first tackle, it wasn't good enough, and that's why we ended up 3-0 down. They kind of out-battled us, and that's what we said to the lads at half-time, that we can't have a team that out-battle us, because that's something that's pride. You've got to have pride in your performance when that happens. The fans have turned up in their numbers tonight, they've stuck with us and got behind the lads all game. So the second half, we had to make sure we didn't lose the game, and I think the lads have gone out there and they haven't lost the game in the second half, so it's credit to them. It's not easy to put in a performance as bad as what we was in the first half, but then come out in the second half and perform to how we did. So look, it's a huge credit to the lads, and we've got to take the positives. There's no point looking back and dwelling on it now. We've got to take the positives from it, and then we've got to go again on Saturday.
And just a quick note on Taran's injury today, is that a recurring one or any update?
I don't know, I haven't spoken to Big Mo yet. We'll know more on Thursday, so we'll just have to assess it and see what happens. But this is the period, and it's a crazy period. Once again, you start going Saturday, Tuesday for the next 3 weeks now, and it's crazy. And these are the things of like we said on Saturday, I said in the interview on Saturday, that we didn't have a session. We didn't even have a proper recovery session, because the lads, you have to trust the lads to themselves, and they've been brilliant, and they've done it, because you've seen the fitness levels. We've gone right to the end, right to probably the 95th minute, and they've given everything. So that's all we can ask from every time they go on the pitch, as long as they give everything. They know as a group it wasn't good first half. We all know that it wasn't good enough from all of us, but we'll stick together and we'll go again on Saturday.
Cheers for your time.
Top man, all the best, mate.
Cheers, mate.